Hey Hooping World, it's Hannah from the Cincinnati Circus Company, and I wanted to make a tutorial today. It's Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! I'm about to go eat some delicious turkey and I'm super excited, so I hope you are too. But before I go do that, I wanted to make a quick tutorial about some methods that I know for doing isolations that have really helped me out and have really taught me how to control my isolations, how to execute the isolations, and also how to understand what a hula hoop isolation is in space. This is an isolation. Woo! So, the key to isolations is basically you have this hoop. And the thing about an isolation that's really cool is that when you turn the hoop, it makes it look like the hula hoop is floating in space. But it's not floating in space at all. In fact, you have total and complete control over the hula hoop the whole time. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the hula hoop like this. You want your hand to go in the hula hoop, let it rest, grab it. Now what you're going to be doing is literally tracing the outline of the hula hoop in space. So the mistake that a lot of people make is that they do this, but they don't do it enough. And what happens when you don't do it enough is that the hula hoop ends up just spinning on your hand. My hand here, it's moving a little bit, but it's pretty much totally stationary. And so for an isolation, what you actually want to do is your arm is going to go in big circles. And you want those big exaggerated circles. So focus on moving your whole arm from your shoulder all the way down. What that's going to look like then is you pull the hula hoop down. Look at how my arm, first off, just focus on my arm and how it's moving in big circles. My whole arm is moving in a circle. It's not doing this. I'm grabbing the hula hoop. You have the hula hoop grabbed up here. You pull it down along this line, tracing the circle outline of the hoop, and you make a big circle with your hand. So what will happen when you finish this rotation and your hand comes back to the top part of the hula hoop is your arm is going to be bent at sort of this weird angle. So what you're going to need to do is you literally let go of the entire hula hoop. You let the hula hoop roll over the back of your hand, and then you grab it again and continue that pulling momentum. But what ends up happening when you do this quickly is that the momentum of the hoop actually ensures that the hoop will stay on the back of your hand even as you let go of it. So you get to here, you have this momentum going, and boom, it comes back around, comes back around. If you pull it up this way, you get to here, you simply let go, the hula hoop's on the back of your hand, reach, grab it, pull it back down. So there are two ways to do it. Another trick that I know for isolations is the hula hoop is a circle, right? It's a circle in space. And you have to pretend that there is a circle, that there is a point in the middle of your hula hoop. And actually, what really is helpful is if you get someone else to just stick their arm right there in the middle of your hula hoop, and then you practice your isolation around their arm. And the goal is to keep their arm in the middle of the hoop at all times. So their arm should be always in the center of the hoop. You're pulling the hoop around that center point. It will really help you focus on keeping the hula hoop stable in the air as you pull it around. Remember to keep that center very, very stable. So there's that center, keeping the center, keeping the center, keeping that center. There's that center. Oh yeah, center. Look at that center. Ain't going nowhere. That center is super stable. The smoother that you get the hoop to roll around the back of your hand and the smoother that you can grab the hoop and pull it down, the smoother your isolation is going to be and the more polished it's going to look. And that's what you want out of hula hooping. Wow, cool! Another of a couple important points that you really have to pay attention to with hula hoop. And I am guilty of it. I'm totally guilty of it. You'll see me do this on all my videos. Oh my God, this is my biggest hula hoop pet peeve, I swear to God. Okay, not my biggest, I have a couple of others, but this is a big one. I am right-handed, and so I do my isolations with my right hand predominantly, but it doesn't look good. Like, it's unbalanced, it's really, you know, I end up sometimes closing off my body, and this just, from a dance perspective, this right here just doesn't look good. What you want to do, be open. You want to learn how to change and use both hands equally. So it's super important to practice isolations with your non-dominant hand. Oh my gosh, I can't stress it enough. You must practice isolations with your non-dominant hand. You must please practice isolations with both hands, because it's just from a dance perspective, you know, if your body's closed off and you're just doing isolations with your one hand, it's cool that you got the isolations going on, but this is hoop dance. It's not just hula hooping. I mean, this is a whole art form in and of itself. You have to consider what the rest of your body is doing and make strides to integrate the other non-dominant side of your body into your dance routine. I don't know what that phrase is, but whatever it is, that's what I am, because I use my right hand far more than my left. But this is where I'm gonna really work and try and improve, and I'll make a video update to let you know how I'm doing. And if you see me using predominantly my right hand in my videos, call me out. That is not okay. It's not, no. I need to be using my left hand as well as my right. Things to work on, things to keep in mind. I hope everyone has a really, really happy Thanksgiving. Much love to you, Hooping World. Take care. Bye. So the things to remember for this, sunlight.